We got Lord Jamar. We got Godfrey, a comedian, having a conversation about DJ Vlad and what they feel like he should not be a part of this culture, and they feel like he's a vulture. Now, I really want this conversation to be impactful. I want everybody to have their piece. I'm going to leave a lot of what I got to say to the end of the video, and I'm going to touch in on individual points while the video is playing, all right? So shout out to y'all for being right here. Let's get into the video so we know what we're watching, and let's see what standpoint we got from these guys right here, man.
Explain these people why we both left VladTV. Listen, we've never done that. We've never done that.
Okay.
We've never done that.
Fucking vulture.
No, that's...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Because people go, Vlad, what happened with Vlad? What happened to Vlad? And we can explain.
All right, well, see, some people,
Vlad.
you know, I mean, I feel like for me, it was, if you really boil it down, is because he was not a good friend.
Right. Right.
See, everybody wants to talk about the Farrakhan shit, right? They act like, oh, Farrakhan, he lied.
That was
on
just part of it.
Farrakhan.
That was just part of it.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lied on Farrakhan.
But really, he tried to pose himself to me and to Godfrey
as friends.
As friends.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And it was one way.
And it was a one-way relationship. Like
Real quick, let me speak on that. Number one, we all grown men. They all grown men in this conversation. Vlad, about 5'5", not that much of a threat. Ain't nobody force you to do nothing. One. Number two, when you're having a conversation can go whatever way you want it to go. Now, shout out to the people that do have media training, but shout out to the people that have common sense and realize that the conversation is going to go the way that you want it to go. So I hate when people kind of blame people for certain conversations. You got to blame yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And it was one way.
And it was a one-way relationship. Like, this nigga would love to brag about the shit that he got and all of that.
Yeah, he did that
But
a
he's
lot.
not really...
You're still a
trying to
cornball.
give you any opportunity.
You're still a cornball.
And it's these it's black girls giving him that confidence,
his
too.
Opportunity. Oh, well, that's a whole other
Yeah.
thing. But he thinks his opportunity is just allowing you to be on his show.
Right.
He thinks that's some great
Like
shit
you
for
never
you.
did.
And he'll
That
go
is
like
an
this.
opportunity, though.
He'll go like this. You know what? Hey, show me. I'm going to be Vlad. I'm going to go off camera.
Hey,
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
yeah, so what's up, Vlad?
So let's talk about I mean, you were in hip hop. You're in hip hop, right?
Yeah,
You're in hip hop for a long time. Brand Nubians. I mean, you were killing it. So what do you think about today's rappers? Because let me tell you something.
His Vlad
I
impression is
DJed for a
crazy.
long time. I DJed for a really long time. Really long time, and
Really?
you know,
We never heard you
but I did
Okay,
like
all right,
mixtapes for a long time.
All right,
and I
never
made
heard of
lots.
you.
And
I
hey,
never
listen,
heard of you.
I made a lot of money. I made lots of money. I made lots of money, and now I'm doing my show, which has 5 million subscribers, and that's the reason why you're on here, because you're trying to get some attention. Anyway,
Right.
so what do you think about the state of hip hop? Because I think that there are some artists that are way better than new artists. That's all I'm saying. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? So I mean, how do you feel about the state of hip hop right now?
Pretty good, pretty good.
That wasn't bad, right?
You know what's bad? When somebody gets 5 million subs, that means somebody pressed sub 5 million times. So people are subbing to his content because they like what he's doing. Maybe we need to start thinking about how many subs these guys got. I think Godfrey got about 700,000. I don't know what Lord Jamar got, but let's consider that for a second in this conversation too.
But
but like, so when he did the whole bullshit with Farrakhan and all that,
yes,
he put us in a position where it was like, yo, bro, like, because I feel like I was in a position where I was used to saving this guy from himself a lot of times. When he might be on the
veering
wrong,
off or
yeah,
going
when
off
he
the
might
cliff.
be on the wrong position, I'd be like, yo, Vlad, that's not a good look. You need to do this. And he would do it.
As a friend.
He would do it
Yeah.
like, as a friend.
Right,
Like I
yes.
would try to get,
Right.
I would try to counsel him.
Yes.
You see, and he would take the counsel.
Yes.
Right? So, and there was times where I gave him counsel where it got him out of super jams. Okay? Super jams.
right.
Super
I got
jams.
you. I got you.
Right?
I got you.
So, where he was ready to offer other people money for their services, and I'm like, I'm the one that gave you the fucking advice, bro. You're not offering me shit.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
He's sounding
so
a little bitter right now, though.
Shit with the Farrakhan shit, it was like, yo, now people is like, yo, your man Vlad, and you be
Your man
stealing
Vlad.
on his shit, and you know, and it's like, yo, bro, yo, the niggas is coming at me now, like, you know what I mean?
Like you
Like
was the problem.
This is a backlashing on me. Your fucking stance on this is backlashing on me.
Did they give you
I mean,
a call?
people that were doing that.
No.
People
the
just
public.
in general.
Yeah.
Damn.
The whole consensus was, yo, this nigga's disrespecting the minister.
Yeah, but y'all.
You are standing with this dude.
You found out earlier than me because during COVID, I was still doing some Vlad interviews.
But you see what he just said. If you found out earlier that you just as culpable, then you was cool with it because Vlad was paying people to do these interviews. See, look, I'm not siding with nobody. I'm just looking at what's right and what's right and what's wrong was wrong. If you feel like the man was wrong, stop doing interviews. Don't take his money. That's your stance. You can't continue to take money from him and then bring somebody else into the equation who now has to find out what it is, and then you guys figure out, okay, I knew then, now I know now. You know, that's kind of weird.
You know, at the crib. And so I got the call from West Coast Cam. Sent me a remember Cam?
I know West
sent me a
He did
video
my
like
podcast.
he said, "Yo, God, I need to talk to you, man, real quick." Boo boo. Then I get DMs going, "Oh, so you gonna keep tap dancing for this motherfucking?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I had just
happened?
I just filmed with Vlad, and I didn't know. And so and Vlad goes, "Yo, man, are we cool? I just want to know, make sure that everything's cool, everything's all right." I go, What are you talking about? I was like, he's like, "No, there was just some shit that went down, and I just want to make sure that we're cool." Then I get the messages, Royce to Fight 9, blah blah, all these motherfuckers, and then his grandson Elijah says, "Brother, can we talk to you? We want to holler at you and Lord Jamar about something." And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I called you, right? We talked, and he goes, "Yo, there's some shit that just hit the fan, blah, blah, blah." And then we had a big conference call, and we actually, as men, called fucking Vlad himself
I was like,
as a friend.
As a friend.
I called him and I
Yes.
was like, yo, we
Yes.
need to talk to this nigga.
One-on-one.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
because this some bullshit. We
Yeah.
need to let this nigga know, like, yo,
This is
he
not
needs
right.
to change his stance on this.
Yeah.
And if he don't fucking change his stance, yo, bro, we need to stop fucking with him, man.
Yeah.
Because this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yes.
We need to take a stand on this shit because
Yeah.
this is making us look bad right now.
Yeah.
And that ain't cool.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
And so he said, "Yeah, all right." So boom, we called him, and we like, "Yo, we gonna give him a chance as a friend."
We said, let's
Like, you know
not
what I
talk
mean?
behind your back and
As
talk
a
And,
friend.
and ain't nobody do no sucker shit like record the conversation.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah, that's weird.
Or no dumb shit
Nope.
like that.
Straight
You
up.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
We called them like men on the fucking three-way. Boom. Yo, Vlad, yo, check it out. Yeah, it's me and Godfrey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom, bam, boom.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, man. You know what I mean? This whole shit with the Farrakhan shit, and I feel like this is how it first was said. Like, yo, bro, you kind of need to like just apologize, man. You
That's
know what I
it.
mean?
He
Like,
was
bro,
like,
that's all you
"I'm not
need to do."
apologizing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, he said he sent out a thing. Remember, he sent out. I sent out a little. I sent out a little, sort of an apology, like a thing that I made a mistake. I said, "You didn't
I
say
said,
sorry,
that
bro."
That ain't a real like.
It was bullshit.
Yeah.
It was like a company when a company's racially discriminating against you.
And it's the apology,
management.
It's the apology, not apology.
But first of all, he made Nick Cannon apologize for what he said, and Nick did it because, well, Nick had a lot to lose. I'm glad Nick did it because he hires a lot of African Americans. Nick apologized, and you even told me he's not even a practicing, you know what? He's an atheist.
Nas. Yeah.
No, he's an atheist.
Right.
And so all of a sudden,
I've seen him eat pork.
Wow.
And you know what? And because his girls be making pork for him. So, then. And so then he goes,
Smothered pork
he's not, as soon as a black dude says something about, his folks, all of a sudden he turns into, "Fuck you, black dude, don't talk shit about me, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, he needs to apologize. All of a sudden this superiority thing comes in.
Wow.
Nick did, and then you can't do that for us. And whether you like Farrakhan or not, whether you like Al Sharpton, whatever, those are people that represent us. They're not perfect, we get it. And
But
nobody perfect on
But
your side.
Farrakhan is still revered
Big time.
in the black community.
Big time.
Yes.
And I don't give a
Big
fuck
time.
what your personal feelings are. You're not going to disrespect the man amongst black people. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
How about this? What he said wasn't even right. It
was wrong.
It was bad faith argument that he made. He knew that it was hyperbole what he said. In fact, he said the thing was they need to be hit with the rock of truth.
Yes,
that's what it was. What he was saying
figurative.
wasn't even the truth in the first place.
It was figurative, and he said that,
And he
I
knew
go,
it was figurative.
So it got to a point where we tried to give him the easy way.
Yes, we did.
And he didn't want that.
And he was like, well, yo, fuck that. He still said negative shit about Jewish people. You know, basically, I'm not fucking with him. And so then it was like, so then I came at him with the gangster shit. I ain't gonna lie.
As you should.
I'm like, yo, bro, if you don't fucking apologize, bro, really now I said something to the effect of, now it's past the point of even asking anymore.
Yeah, right.
I said, bro, you need to apologize.
period.
If you don't apologize, we not fucking with you no more.
And he still stood
And
on
he
10
said,
toes.
He said, well, I'm not going to be
Bullied.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to be bullied.
Yeah, oh, he did that. Their black aggression.
Bullied into apologizing.
See, the black aggression wasn't working for him because he usually have aggression when brothers are telling on each other. You know,
He loves that.
He likes that when we're being foolish, but you know when
now
he's
when
wrong,
we standing on black business is a problem.
right? That's now and then and I know he gave some jabs about us on other interviews and shit.
I haven't watched him because if I did, I probably would fucking be ready to. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean,
Have you seen his new fucking haircut? Oh.
No, I haven't seen any of it. I haven't seen none of it.
I just see it.
I think we have the same barber too.
And his new fucking cut, the way his fucking hair looks right now.
It's
with
angering
that
you.
beard, it's just, it is angering me a little bit.
And the people were like, "You got beef with Vlad?" I never had beef with him, man. We just didn't agree on his what he would believe.
Why wouldn't you have beef with him? He
But even-
disrespected
no,
the
he
culture.
did. No,
he
fine.
disrespected.
But I'm not going around saying crazy shit about him.
No, I get it. But yo, you're a culture vulture. Fuck
What's
you.
crazy is
Yeah.
he has the nerve to pay for interviews now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, he's paying for. Oh, so he didn't
pays-
pay y'all.
And that
No.
was the beef.
Did-
That
was
He
the
didn't
Marlon
pay
Wayans
me,
craze.
but he had
that
me.
was the
He-
beef with Marlon Wayans. Marlon
Yeah.
Wayans won 40 grand plus like a cut
wants
of
a percentage of the revenue.
percentage of the revenues. Now, what's even more a slap in the face? I just saw an interview where he was on Mass Hoffa.
Vlad?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
where he said he was being an asshole to Marlon, and he apologized to Marlon Wayans.
I don't know if that's true. Is it?
I watched the fucking interview, bro. What are you talking about?
Or he apologized?
He said out of his own mouth, he said, I was being an asshole. He said, and I apologized.
Because he went to
To
Shay Shay.
Marlon
That's why.
Wayans.
But
So hold up.
Why
So-
is that?
So hold up. You can apologize to Marlon Wayans, but not Minister Farrakhan.
But it's a different time. It's a different time. He sees the writing on the
You
wall.
can
looking
apologize
at
to the
the
guy that made
entertainment.
white chicks,
Here's the
but
thing.
you can't apologize to the guy that organized the
Yeah,
Million
but
Man
he's-
March.
But he's
seeing
looking
the
at it
writing
as
on
an
the wall
entertainment.
because of the fact that everybody's turning against Vlad, because now we're seeing that Vlad is a culture vulture and that he's been stirring up shit in the black community and he's made his millions on black culture. And so now if you're going to do it, everybody's getting paid. And if they do it, he's got to start acting right, because before everybody was like, oh, I'll just do it for the exposure. I'll just do it. And that's dead now because he's a dirtbag. Everybody sees him as a dirtbag. When he comes up on my feed, I don't even click. the first thing I do is I click on it and I go, don't have
even
this
come up on my feed.
Don't put this on my feed. I reject it and I report it.
Nah, it's on your feed because you want it on your feed.
And we shouldn't do that.
So that's yeah. So and there's some stuff I'll watch if I go, oh, this guy's on there, because there's some guys that still do it.
He gets no views from me. If you on there,
Michael Jai White is on there, and who else? DL still goes on there.
They're getting a check,
TK, which is fine. He's paying them.
That shit.
And he wanted me to host, do some guest hosting. He was going to pay me.
He was going to do the same thing
for you, right?
Before this shit happened.
Yeah, before it happened. Yeah.
First of all, shout out to the people that made it to this part of the video, man. Yeah, y'all don't know how important it is to get your view duration up on this on YouTube. Very important, man. You need people watching the video as much as they can. So if you got to this part of the video, I appreciate you. Let me know that you're in the comments, okay? VladTV, I feel like you can't let a person do what you know they're going to do. To me, he's always been a culture vulture, because if not, he would have did things that complemented his culture. He came into the hip-hop culture in which everybody let him in. They let him in, they sat down, they did interviews, and they fed him everything that he needed. But I think that when you get to this point, you can't be mad. You have to look at what you created. I think when you plant seeds, you drop water, you plant the dirt, it's going to grow. And I think that's what it's grown into now. When you look at hip-hop and you look at who's reporting on hip-hop and the top 3 people, let's just say, in my opinion, Academics, No Jumper, VladTV. All 3 of these guys, one of them are black, 2 of them are white. I feel like you can't give people a door into an opportunity into, Pandora's box, if you will, any expectation possible, and then get mad at the results. These are the results of you letting this person in to this shit. And once you let him in, he's entitled to do whatever he wanted to do. It got a little personal when they're talking about getting paid. I'm not doing business if I'm not getting paid. And if you wanted to get paid, tell him you want to get paid. After, you can't complain about not getting paid, because you could have just made that arrangement. I'm really dying to know what you guys feel about this view. What is your view on the whole VladTV experience? You feel like he is just here to mess up the black culture and all? I just think he's complimenting off of it. I don't think that that's wrong. I think if it was a person that was black complimenting off of things that happen in, black culture and music culture, nobody would just question them. Academics, for instance, they're not. So we got to look at it like that. We're in 2024. We're in the year of everybody can do what they want to do. I think that if you guys are that mad at what people are doing, do it yourself. All right. We're at 56,000 subs. I need 100,000 subs by the end of this year. You hit the subscribe button, hit the top bell so you never miss my next video, and I'll see you on the next one.